So I think that an interesting point, right? So we look at mobile, and then it's often used in tandem with BYO, and I think that they're two very different things in some ways because when you get into mobile device management, managing a mobile device is important, but I don't know as if it's a personal device if I want my agency managing my device.
Right.
So how can I deliver to a user-owned device in a way that provides a kind of a secure way to deliver without kind of intruding on all the personal stuff that they have on that device.
Good point.
So we look at that as one of the challenges. I think the other thing that I've seen in some circumstances is that we look at platform before we look at the requirement. So sometimes these mobile solutions are a solution looking for a problem. And they've picked a platform. They know that they want to use an iPad or an Android-based device, but they're trying to figure out how to fit that square peg into the round hole.
Right.
And then the last thing is, in many of these cases, these are consumer devices, and they don't necessarily have built into them everything that we need. We were talking about authentication before. There aren't smart card readers on a lot of these mobile devices, so we can't do CAC. So we have third-party vendors building them in, but you still have to interact with the individual operating system. You have to worry about things like jailbroken devices. So some of it's going to depend on industry to try to figure out some of these problems, but we may have to look at purpose-built devices in some circumstances, especially when we start getting into tactical spaces.
Absolutely, absolutely.